Is it grammatically correct to say, this is the first time I use this laptop? I know that the phrase, this is the first time I have ever used this laptop, is grammatically sound, but how about this is the first time I use? Okay. I asked the same question to high native, don't know what that is, and there seems to be disagreement. This is the first time I use sounds wrong to me, doesn't sound right. The reason for that is that we usually use the present tense not to talk about the present, but to talk about general things outside of time. When we want to step out of the timeline, we'll often use the simple present tense. I go, I use. So for example, if you say, I go to the gym twice a week. Well, what is that I go? Are you going now? No. If you're at the gym for the first time, do you say, I go to the gym for the first time? No, you say, I'm going, right? Or you could say, this is the first time I've been to the gym. We'll talk about the grammar of that in a second. But the interesting thing there is that we say simple present tense, but rarely is the simple present tense actually used to describe the present or now, right? Now, there are exceptions to that. For example, what would be an example? I want pizza. I want pizza is a feeling I have, right? And it's a feeling I have right now. I don't say, I'm wanting pizza. I say, I want pizza. I need coffee. These are now things. So of course there are exceptions to this. There are cases where we use the simple present tense to talk about things going on now. But often when we're doing some action, when we're doing something, we'll use either the present continuous tense or we will use something like the present perfect tense. Okay, so now let's get into it. This is the first time I have ever used. The first time I have used. Let's go with that. Okay. This is the first time I have been to this gym. Am I at the gym now? Probably, yeah. This, because I say this, I'm in this time. This is the first time. If I say that was the first time I had ever been to that gym, then I'm talking about the past. Okay? So you can be doing something now. If it's the first time or the second time or the third time, it doesn't really matter. But the fact that it's happening now and you're talking about the number of times, you're going to be able to use probably the present perfect tense. Okay? This is the third time I've seen this movie. Am I watching this movie now? Yes. How do we know? Because I say this and I'm using the present perfect tense. This is the first time I have seen this movie. This is the fourth time I've watched this movie. This. If it's in the past, again, it would be the past perfect tense. That was the third time I had seen that movie. Now that. Okay. This means we're here. We're in it. Now, the other way to do this would be, and no, ever here, you can use ever, that's fine. It emphasizes it a bit more. The other way we might do this is to make it present perfect progressive or continuous. This is the first time I'm using this laptop. This is the first time I'm using. Am I using it? Yes, I am using it. So ask yourself first if it makes sense to use by itself. What are you doing? I use this laptop. Ooh, that doesn't sound right. What do you want? I want ice cream. Well, that sounds natural. Okay. What are you doing? I use this laptop. No, I'm using this laptop. Oh, okay. That's a continuous action. You're doing it. It's ongoing. Great. That works. So we can build stuff around it. Now that we know it works, we can say this is the third time I'm using. This is the last time I'm using this laptop. Actually, this is the last time I use this laptop would work, But let's put that aside for a second because that gets a little bit more complicated. We're making a broad statement that's still kind of outside the timeline. I just discovered something interesting. If I say last, this is the last time I do this. This is the last time I use this. Actually does work for a different reason, okay? First time, second time, third time, fourth time. This is the fourth time I'm using would be the right way to say it. And it is awkward to say I use, although there is that last time. We're making a statement about us that's kind of universally true. I'll have to think more about how to frame that and why that one is correct. But in this case, for this specific one, it's better to use have ever used or I'm using. Let's see if anyone else has answered this one. No, that is not correct. These two are correct. This is the first time I have used, or this is my first time using. That would work too. Yep, this is the using, ing. This is my first time using. This is the first time I'm using. This is my first time using. Absolutely, yeah. This is the first time I've used this laptop. The way it works is you are noting a shift in the present. This is the first time I have been here. This is the first time I have used. I have never used this laptop. Yeah, okay. This is the first time I am using this laptop. Maybe? Yes, and that is correct as well. That one is correct too. So I am using my first time using, which I didn't mention, but that is a good one to mention. And I have used. All right. Great question.